Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? If you are new to the channel, my name is Weav, and here on my channel, we coach you on growing both personally and professionally. We give you tips on how you can strengthen your relationships, and we focus on the overall betterment of your life so we can help push you forward to get to your personal definition of success. Today, we're going to tackle emotional manipulation and how the effects of if you don't recognize that emotional manipulation can take a toll on your life if you don't realize it immediately, and next steps in the process. Now, without any further ado, I'm ready to get into it. So let's do that. I think we've probably all had that feeling that something isn't right with your relationship, with your partner, or just a friend, someone that's really close to you. It just seems off. You might be asking yourself, is this possibly a form of manipulation? Well, what is manipulation in its truest form? Manipulation is an emotionally unhealthy psychological strategy, and it's used by people who are incapable of just asking you for what they want, and instead, they feel the need to do it in an indirect way. And there's a wide range of manipulation tactics, but the three most common are someone who's going to use fear, obligation, and guilt. Now, most of the time, if you are being manipulated by someone in your life, they're basically convincing you to do something that you don't want to do. You may not necessarily be in the mood to do it either. But why do we typically do it? Because you either feel scared into doing it, you feel obligated into doing it based off your previous confrontations with this person, or you just feel guilty about not doing it. So who makes you feel scared to do it? The person in your life who makes you feel fearful. The person that might intimidate you with their words or with the physical, or threaten you into doing things that they want you to do. A bully of sorts, somebody who always makes you and your opinions and your decisions and whatever it is you want to decide to do feel beneath their decisions. This type of person, though, thankfully, is a little easier for you to spot. The other type of person who manipulates you is the person who loves to play the victim. This is my favorite. When in fact, they're the ones who caused the issue in the first place. Now they're the victim. If you've ever heard of the term gaslighting, this is where it originates from. See, this term is relative because a manipulative person might twist what you say and make it about them. They'll totally take over a conversation and make you feel like you're the one who did something wrong, when in your head, you're still trying to figure out, how the hell did we get here in this conversation in the first place? If you take one thing away from a manipulator, it's this. They are never at fault. They are never to blame. They will play that victim violin until they are blue in the face. Huh? What do you mean? I didn't say that. I didn't mean that. You took it the wrong way. That's not what I meant. Yeah, that's manipulation at its finest. So what does that mean for you and your realization as to whether you are being manipulated in your current relationships with people? Well, first, notice the signs of guilt tripping you, the signs of intimidating you with threats and then playing the victim, the signs of them pulling away from you because they aren't getting their way. In your relationships with friends and family members, it should be no strings attached. It should be a relationship that is easy to come across. You shouldn't be relegated or obligated to do everything that someone else wants to do just because they want to do it. And there should always be a certain level of expectation that you have out of your relationships with others. A certain level of respect, a certain level of reciprocity that you expect from everyone in your life. But see, it should never be a one-way street. It should never be because I said so. It should never be because I feel this way all the time. Yes, you'll need to make some sacrifices when you love someone, to do things you may not necessarily feel in the mood to do. But the reality of any relationship is respect is always number one. You should always feel appreciated, not pressured. You should always feel loved, not hated. You should always feel equal, not less than. And if you do, then it's time to speak up for yourself or it's time to be out. And always understand that you are better than your struggles. You are more powerful than any situation that you are in currently. And even though you might always feel that way, believe me, it's within you to have the confidence you need to break the cycle of manipulation that you've had to deal with in your relationships. Either your spouse or your lover is going to be in this partnership as 50-50, as someone who believes in you and supports you through and through, or they don't. There is no middle ground. There is no in between. There is no gray area. And you shouldn't accept anything other than being all in or all out. What you'll need to decide is, what are your boundaries? How much are you willing to invest your time and your energy into someone who isn't showing you through their sneaky manipulation tactics, that they are trying to take advantage of you? You will always hear me tell you to put yourself first. You are important, you are strong, and you deserve better if you have someone in your life who is mistreating you and treating you less than an equal partner. No matter what your past is, what your financial situation is, no matter what your credibility is, you deserve respect and love in the way that sincerely cares about you, the way you care about them. But now, you need to decide if you're with someone who's showing you that, not through their words, but through their actions. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in today. If no one has told you this already, I appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing day today. Stay strong and stay inspired. And as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.